Most people think customer service is about answering questions, solving problems, completing tasks. But that's not the truth. The truth is this: most customers don't tell you their real goal. They tell you the task. But beneath every request is a deeper story. A story of fear, hope, pressure, dreams, and progress. Your job isn't to process the task. Your job is to uncover the transformation they're trying to make. That's the difference between an order taker and a trusted advisor. Because every customer walks in with two goals: the immediate goal, the task they think they need, and the end game, the progress they're trying to make in their life. Customers speak in tasks, but they live in goals. They say, "I need a loan. I want to return this. I'm looking for a room. I need an appointment. I want to upgrade my phone." But what they mean is, "I need breathing room. I want to feel like I made the right choice. I want to feel taken care of. I'm scared something is wrong. I want to upgrade my life." This is where your real job begins. You listen for the clues, the hesitation, the sigh, the rushed tone, the guarded posture, the hopeful eyes, the emotional spike, the thing they repeat, the thing they avoid. These are the signals that reveal the deeper need. This is what it means to see between the lines. You're not just hearing the words. You're reading the story. A man walks into a bank and says, "I want a personal loan. I need to lower my monthly payments." That's the surface. That's the part anyone can hear. But the trusted advisor listens deeper. He notices the way the man talks about his credit, the way he mentions his kids, the way he hesitates when talking about the future, the way his voice softens when he says, "a home someday." So the banker asks gently, "What are you really trying to achieve long term?" And the truth spills out. "I want to pay off my debt faster, so I can improve what I can afford, so I can qualify for a home, so my kids can have their own rooms." That's the real goal. Not the loan, not the payment, not the paperwork. The real goal is stability, dignity, lifestyle, and hope. And suddenly, the conversation shifts. The banker isn't just processing a loan anymore. He's building a plan, a path, a future. That's what a trusted advisor does. And this isn't just banking. Watch how universal this is. A server notices a couple dressed up, nervous, excited. The kind of energy people have when a night matters. They didn't say it, but tonight is special. She doesn't just hand them menus. She leans in, lowers her voice, and says, "Tell me what kind of night you want this to be." Suddenly, the couple relaxes. She's not taking an order. She's curating a memory. She guides them through the menu, like she's helping them choose moments, not meals. Because she saw the story behind the request. A retail associate sees a customer holding two shirts, staring at the mirror with that quiet, familiar uncertainty. She doesn't just say, "Let me know if you need help." She notices the hesitation, the way the customer keeps tugging at the fabric, the way they avoid eye contact, the way they're trying to convince themselves. So she steps in gently. "Let's find something that feels like you." And in that moment, the customer isn't buying clothes. They're buying confidence. They're buying the feeling of walking into a room and not second-guessing themselves. Because she saw the story behind the request. A mechanic hears a parent say, "I just need an oil change." But he notices the car seats in the back, the crumbs, the toys, the signs of a life that depends on this vehicle. So he checks the brakes. He checks the tires. He checks the things the parent didn't know to ask about. Because he knows the real job isn't the oil change. It's keeping a family safe. Because he saw the story behind the request. And here's the part most people never realize. Every customer is on a journey long before they reach you. They've already felt things: anxiety, confusion, hope, frustration, relief. And they'll feel things long after they leave. You're stepping into their story mid-chapter. If you pay attention, you can see the whole arc. You see the touch points, the moments they interact with you. You feel the emotional zones, the tension when they arrive, the relief when something finally makes sense. You notice the friction points, where they get stuck, where they hesitate, where they don't know what to ask. And you spot the opportunities, the tiny openings where you can elevate the experience, create clarity, or give them a moment they'll remember. Because people don't remember the process. They remember the moment you made them feel understood. When you understand what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're trying to accomplish, you can design an experience that feels effortless, human, and unforgettable without ever calling it a framework. This is the advisor mindset. You observe, you pay attention to the emotional cues most people overlook. You interpret, you connect the dots the customer hasn't connected yet. And you guide, you help them move toward their endgame, not just the task they walked in with. This is what separates someone who completes transactions from someone who changes lives. Because when you shift from order taker to trusted advisor, you stop reacting. You start anticipating. You stop completing tasks. You start changing lives. You stop hearing requests. You start hearing stories. And when you hear the story, you can guide the customer toward the future they're afraid to ask for. That's the moment they remember. Not the transaction, not the paperwork, not the process. They remember the moment you saw them, you understood them, and you helped them move toward their end goal. Every customer you meet is standing at the edge of a small transformation. And you, with your attention, your empathy, your insight, you get to be the one who helps them cross it. This is the work. This is the calling. This is the difference you make. And if you're ready to take the next step, to learn how to read cues, uncover endgames, anticipate needs, and build real plans for real people, your journey continues in the interactive Copilot prompt below. It will guide you through your own transformation, step by step, so you can become the trusted advisor your customers will never forget. But before you dive into your transformation, help this message reach more people. Like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing ideas. Your support truly keeps this channel growing and helps us create more videos like this. And if there's a topic you want covered next, drop it in the comments below. Until next time.